everyone, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Carla and I've been cash stuffing since 2019. Kind of on and off lately, but I'm also a mom of two and we're currently working on being debt-free and also saving up for our future house, hopefully. But yeah, this is kind of our journey. But speaking about that, I know I skipped the last paycheck because this is already paycheck number 3 for October, and I know we're already in November, but things are just kind of hectic right now. As you guys know, I have a newborn. Well, I just had a baby. He's not a newborn anymore, but I just had a baby and he's currently 4 months and he's not the best sleeper. Not that he's not good at sleeping, it's just, you know, he's not as good as my daughter was. I say he's like a medium, about medium easy sleeper. But my daughter was so easy. Like, we literally just lay her down and she's good. Even when she's sick, she sleeps so well. But anyways, I have a lot to kind of unravel here really quick, and I'll just put it on the intro, and I'll put a timestamp here if you guys don't want to. If you're just here for the cash stuffing, I'll put a timestamp here for you guys. But this is mainly talking about me closing up my shop and possibly not filming cash stuffings anymore. So if you guys are not interested in that, just skip to this time, and if you are interested, just keep on listening. So yeah, I will be closing up my shop, and I will also probably not have time to film cash stuffings anymore. I will still do cash stuffing because it works so well for my husband and I, and just our mindset when it comes to budgeting. It works the best for us. But the reason why I'm gonna close my shop and stop filming cash stuffing probably altogether, is because I'm going back to school. My shop hasn't really have had the best time, honestly, and I was just waiting, maybe it'll catch back up. But I think everyone is just suffering in this economy, to be honest, and everyone's not really sticker budgeting anymore, or like spending time budgeting. Like, everybody's just doing it on like digital downloads. A lot of people are successful when it comes to making cash envelopes, making other budgeting tools, but I just don't have the time to make those. Some examples would be like Simple Shops, as well as Aesthetic Dollar, which I just recently subscribed to. Aya Plans, I recently subscribed to her as well. Trang Plans, a lot of different like successful people here on the cash stuffing community that have a business. So my time was when the sticker budgeting was like a trend, and I think that's over, which is fine. Like, I can accept when my business is not really doing so hot, so I can accept that, and so I have to move on to other things for me and my family. So that's why I'm choosing to kind of shift away from selling and having my business. Plus, it's been like a hassle, like taxes and stuff. That's also been a problem. Like, this year we owed taxes, so that was also a struggle because I did so well last year in my TikTok shop, which I am open to like having my Etsy, like putting my stuff on Etsy, but just the savings challenges and like the $1 to $100, those savings challenge cards, I think that's the most I can do, and that's it. And since it's free to have stuff on Etsy, that's really doable for me. But paying Shopify fees and paying Shopify monthly without, honestly being transparent here, without a lot of sales. I've had a big sale from Jennifer Castillo, which I really appreciate. Like, that helped us with a lot of things this paycheck, but beyond that, I really don't get a lot of sales anymore, and that's fine. I really been appreciating everyone that has, spent a dime in my shop, has supported me all throughout these years. But I can really accept and tell myself, like, hey, this time of my life is done, like me doing a small business, and I have to look for other endeavors, in which going back to school has been on my mind a lot. At first, I wanted to do nursing, but with my case, I really don't think I can inject anyone. Like, the one I'm pursuing, I still have to put like an IV, but that's like a learned thing. Well, everything is a learned thing basically, but this other one that I'm going for resonates with me more. I tried for this course like back in 2016 when I didn't have kids. I don't even know how old. I think I was 23 or 24. I'm 32 now, and I'm going back to the same course that I was trying for. What happened was I failed a class in anatomy, and I failed the first test of the anatomy, and everyone was dropping out of that class because there's a certain time where you can drop out but it doesn't affect your grade. So that's what I did because everyone was doing it and I was getting scared. And even the instructor told me like, no, you got this, like don't drop out, I believe in you. He really liked my stuff when we were doing lab. So I did listen to him. I listened to my inner fear, which, you know, did not pan out because I had nothing to lose then. It was just me and my boyfriend at that time, which is my husband now. It was just us two. We were, you know, living with friends, like roommates. We were paying like cheap rent. I was making $800 a month off of my serving job, which was more than enough for me at that time. Also, 2016 was a different time. Economy wasn't as bad. But now we're here. We have 2 kids. We are wanting to buy this house, getting out of this debt. We have 2 other lives that we want to make better, you know, better than ours. I don't want us to be struggling because my husband actually has a good job right now, but I also want to get a good job so we can give them the world, you know, the whatever they want, whatever they deserve. With that, I need to be making or matching how much my husband is making, because what my husband is making right now is good, but it's not enough in this economy. So I am going back to school. I am going for X-ray tech. So I have to take my classes, my prerequisites next semester, but I know I have 2 more months in this year. So I'm going to use that time to study for my TEAS test so I can get into the program, because you have to apply to get into the program. For my program, they only take 18 people, which is very competitive. So you have to take this TEAS test. You have to get as high as you can. I have to take those classes that I dropped because I was scared. Anatomy and physiology lecture and lab, and then I have to take math again, which I already took before but it expired, and then I have to take medical terminology. So I think medical terminology I did really well in, but math is not my strong suit. But I know X-ray tech has some math and physics, so I have to have, like, I need to prepare for that. So I'm gonna take some biology courses here in the next few weeks before I take the TEAS test. Well, I'm just gonna do a lot of preparation for the test. So that's why I am no longer like able to really film videos, even though I'm still doing cash stuffings. I am on TikTok. I'll put my TikTok right here, where I'll probably film like little small vlogs and my journey as someone who is pursuing X-ray tech. You probably won't see it there first because, you know, I'm not really within the first. I haven't even enrolled for classes yet. I enrolled for financial aid, so I'm not there yet. So I'm not gonna say it there first. But if you want to find me, I'll be there and making videos here and there about our lives. We're turning the garage into our home again downstairs. So if you guys want to see that, that'll be there. I do some cash stuffings. I might, you know, do cash stuffings here and there just to update you guys here on YouTube on what's going on. But I don't want to make any promises about that. I really love this space of mine that I've made, the friends that I've made here. It's just I have to really focus on, you know, studying and stuff. And as you guys know, I have a doll channel and I also have like a doll TikTok. I might make some content here or there as well, because I think it's healthy to have something creative out of studying. So if I can, you know, snap a TikTok for like my love for dolls, it'll be there. So if you want to find me, I'll put those resources down there, like my doll channel, my, what do you call this, my TikTok that I'll probably do mini vlogs on, and like updates on my X-ray tech journey. So I'll have those down below, not downstairs, down below in the link. And then I'll also put it here so you can kind of see the handles that I have if you want to follow me in those different journeys. I'm probably not going to post a lot in my doll channel, just probably a little bit more than here, because this here I'm in my baby's room and I'm only able to film cash stuffings because it's the only one with the nice lighting that we have. That's why it's so hard for me to film cash stuffings, because I have to film it when he's awake and my husband's home. So that's not, those two things never really mix and match, you know, because they're never, my husband's always working and my baby's always asleep. So that's why it's harder for me to film than doll videos, because doll videos I could just film downstairs when everybody's gone and my baby's sleeping. So I hope you understand. If you ever see that I post more there than here, I'm probably not gonna post here anymore, which sucks because a lot of you just subscribed to me. A lot of new people just subscribed to me, and I'm so thankful that I've reached some new people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got you guys, but I really need to do this. I owe it to myself, I owe it to my kids, and I owe it to my husband, for our family to have this future that we've envisioned for us. I want to take them to Disney. I want to go back home to the Philippines with my family. I want to do all these things, and the only way I could do that is with more money. So I need to get a job. And I've been trying to get a job, guys. I even applied to Walmart, and no one is hiring. Even though it's the busiest season right now, no one's hiring. So I'm like, okay, I have to get a degree and get me some jobs. Maybe my resume needs some work, but it's just, I can't even get a call for an interview. So it's just so disappointing. It's not like I'm not trying. I've been trying, and honestly, sending my 2 kids to daycare, it like is equal to my pay as a worker, a grocery worker. So I need to like elevate myself, like my pay, and I really need to get that back. So that's what I'm doing, and I hope you guys support me. I can hear my daughter, she's looking for me. She's a mama's girl. But I will be closing my shop in 2 weeks, somewhere in November, and I will be doing a sale. I'll put the code here, I don't have it yet, but I'll do like a 25, maybe 20% off coupon. So if you want to grab any of my stuff before I close it, I'll close it in 2 weeks. Like I said, I'll put the date here when I'll actually close it, and it'll just be closed forever. And I'll probably add some stuff to my Etsy. I'll also link that down below as well. And that's gonna be it for my small business journey, and I'm just gonna be a schoolgirl mama. And I'm just gonna try to see how I can manage that, because I know X-ray tech will, you know, if I get accepted into the program, will take a lot of my time, and I'm willing to dedicate that, because I have the memory of a goldfish right now, especially having 2 kids. I am drained, so I need to focus 100%, and I'm getting my husband on the page that I need to get there, and he agrees. Like, we've made a plan with my in-laws and my husband so I can study. So I'm in it to win it. So I hope you guys are happy for me. I know you guys are gonna be. I already know it. I have a lot of like cheerleaders here that I know are in my corner. I have my friends. I know, Andrea, you're watching, and you're probably like, yeah, you go girl. And Minsam, I know you're watching, and you're probably gonna tell me I got this. So, you know, here's to going back to school. I usually don't want to announce it, because I feel like if I announce it to my friends and family, that I'm gonna fail. I'm scared to fail, but you know, we got this. Well, I'm talking about that. I'm just gonna, what do you call this? Divide this. So this is possibly the last cash stuffing for a while. I will say, after I get a job as an X-ray tech, when I get a job as an X-ray tech, I will go back to cash stuffing for sure. So that's gonna be in 3.5 years time. But I love cash stuffing. It is in me. It is within us, my husband and I, and we love it. So we're gonna do it. I don't have $1 increments. I have one $10. But yeah, I'm just gonna really strive for this journey, and I'm hoping I can get there. And I'm not gonna be afraid to fail this time. I am still afraid, but if I fail, I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm not gonna cower into like, hey, I probably can't do this. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I will not be afraid to fail. So, because, you know, I regret not pushing forward, and that's what the saying is, like, you can't let fear take over, or you're just left with nothing. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pursue, even if it takes me another application process, even if it takes me 5 years to finish this course, even if it takes me 2 things to like 2 programs. If I have to take the program again to pass the licensing test at the end, I will do it. I'll just keep coming at it over and over. Even if I fail, I prepared my husband like it's probably gonna take me 5 years, even though the program is 2 years and 1 year of prerequisites. I'm just gonna keep coming at it until I finish and become an x-ray tech. It's like, I feel like it's a fulfilling career too. I've looked into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking about it, and we're just gonna cash stuff. We're still in our debt-free journey, and we still have this. Oh, let me side note actually before I cash stuff. Some people were messaging me or commenting about the speech therapy. You guys were saying like you have a similar experience with your kid, so you might need a little bit more evaluation for your daughter or something like that. I agree. The reason why we went into speech therapy was for her to get evaluated. Alright, I don't know how much of that was because my camera just shut off. But I was gonna say, we are getting her to help, and she is speaking more, she's talking more. We just have to get her there a little bit further more, and I am down to do that. That's why I need to make more money, so you know, I could get her more help and I could assist her more with different things. And I'm hoping that we get there because she's such a special girl and I love her so much. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the categories that I have in my wallet. It hasn't changed. None of my stuff has changed. I just haven't started on my sinking funds because we're focusing on debt right now, and that's where we're at. I actually don't have any extra, not even for savings challenges, because my husband this month, he has this extra day that he merchandises, but that's been taken off this month, so there's like less pay this month, but it's gonna pick up again next month. So for food, we allot $400 every 2 weeks, and that includes groceries, eating out, and non-food groceries like toilet paper and stuff like that. So that's gonna be how much we're gonna put in here. So I do 200 worth of like hundreds, and then 200 worth of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 200 hopefully. So you have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 300, and 400 for food, groceries, and whatnot. I'm filming this November 2nd, by the way, and hopefully I'll have it up by tomorrow. So that's for food. Speech therapy is $55 per sem, which is 30 minutes. Her teacher is consistent from what I can tell. I don't go with her because I have to stay here with DJ, but my husband goes with her, and she actually is okay being left in the room with the teacher, which makes me so happy because usually that doesn't happen. She has like major anxiety about us not being in the room unless it's her grandma, because her grandma is her teacher at daycare. She's still at daycare. I did hold her back a year. She's gonna start pre-K next year. So we'll do speech therapy. Hopefully by then her speech will be improved, or she'll be evaluated for, you know, whatever kind of help she needs. So speech therapy is $55 per session, and they don't have change, so I have to have exactly $55 per session. So it's just going to be 110. So have 50, 100, 5, and 10. Just if you're looking into speech therapy. They did have a long wait list. Like, we were in the wait list for 4 months to get her into speech therapy. So a lot of kids have been needing help for speech. So maybe it's just a speech problem. Gas, we are putting, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I didn't bring my cheat sheet because I'm trying to escape them so they don't see me filming because I'm upstairs. But gas is 70. Oh, I already gave my husband the gas because he needed it yesterday. But gas is usually 75. His lunch is 40, and that should be good for 2 weeks. So it's $20 every 2 weeks. And I did see the comment to maybe buy like a thermal heater lunch thingy. That's in the works. I just have to save up for it because it's like $100 something. So I do want to get that for him, but for right now we're sticking with this. So we have 20 and 40 because he really does, and he buys energy drinks because he wakes up at 3 in the morning. He gets home at 3, so he has 12-hour shifts. And that's not even like on a bad day, he gets home at 5. So it's sometimes more than 12 hours. He's not a merchandiser anymore. He's a driver now. And he is working, well, they're training him to get a CDL license. So that's really good for us. So he got a promotion into a driver, and then he'll get promoted to be a CDL once he passes all of his tests and stuff. He's currently taking like 180 hours course for that. We have babies, which is not going to get anything right now because we're still good on diapers, wipes, and both. Yeah, they're still good. So that is it for the money that I put in my wallet. Now we're just gonna do, these two are just sinking funds. Everything I have is in here in this binder. So rent, we are giving my sister an extra 100 because our rent is 500, but I'm gonna give her an extra 100 because we've been using like this AC here, like a window unit, quite a bit. So I'm just gonna give her extra 100 because I know that's a lot. So we're gonna give her 350 this paycheck, so it should be 600. So let's grab the rest. Yeah, let's do that. So it should be 600. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 50 60 60 100 600. I'm trying not to like edit this because that also takes time. All right, my husband's phone is 40. I'm just gonna put 40 here. 20 40. That's it. All of my other bills are digital or in the debit card already, so that's why you don't see them anymore. But this is just how we're gonna cash stuff from now on. Even though you guys don't see it, I'm still gonna like stick to it. So T phone, my husband's phone. Car is getting 110. We do have car payments now, so I already put 150 in here. So we have 100, 250, and 60. We have 260 for car, and that is it, guys. I don't have any extra for anything because, like I said, this month's a little bit rough, which sucks because this is the month for before the holidays, and we haven't saved a dime for Christmas. So what we've talked about in our household is we're only gonna give the kids, the preteens and the kids. We're not really gonna give anything to the adults because we're all kind of in shambles right now when it comes to like our finances. So we've talked about it. We might do a white elephant or a secret Santa for the adults. We probably have to draw names because it's me, my husband, and then my sister and her boyfriend, which is my brother-in-law. Not brother-in-law, my husband's brother. And then we have my in-laws and then possibly my dad. So I don't know where he'll spend his Christmas, but we might include him in the Secret Santa. So that is it, guys. I feel like it's the end of like an era. It feels kind of sad because I know I say I'm gonna probably cash stuff here, but still it'll be like probably 2 months at a time, 3 months at a time, just to catch you guys up. But I will be back after I get this degree. I'll be back swinging and back at it every, whenever, and we'll be able to save up more. So I really appreciate you guys being in this journey with me. I appreciate you supporting me, watching my videos, being here for me. Thank you so much. And even if you don't buy anything off of my shop, I just wanted to be like, not just close it out of nowhere. I wanted to give you guys a heads up if you want to grab something from my shop. I will be making more goodie bags. That's the next thing on my task, is to make more goodie bags. So I'll be making more of those if you guys want to buy it. The 20 to 25% off is not going to apply to the goodie bags because it's already heavily discounted. So just a heads up. But thank you again so much. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I look through my vlogs and see how much people have supported me and given me this opportunity to own a small business. And it just makes me so happy because that was also a special time in my life where I had my daughter. She was so small and we were new parents, and it helped us through a lot. It helped me stay home with my daughter and spend all that time with her. I'm just so grateful for the opportunities that you've given me as someone who supports me through videos or my shop. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to tell you guys that I passed, I'm done, or I got accepted. I probably will make a video like I got accepted into a program and all that stuff. I can't wait. I really can't. So hopefully you can stay for as long, but if you're unsubscribed, that's fine. I completely understand, but I'm not completely gonna abandon this channel. I'm just gonna be gone for quite a few years, and then I'll be back. But I will see you then. Bye.